Return to Manchester Airport 2021. It's a film by me, Steve Higgins. Quick slide there about my website, stevehigginslive.com. Hope you visit that. And if you enjoy the video, why not subscribe? Anyway, let's get cracking with this film. It's Return to Manchester Airport 2021. And it's a trip, I'm going to start off from Wythenshawe Bus Station and jump on the tram going up to Manchester Airport. Why return to the airport, you might think? I have flown many times over the years from Manchester Airport, but in this film it's a kind of return to one of my previous videos. It's called Manchester Airport 1986. I want to go there with one of my friends and we explore the ways you can spot aircraft at Manchester Airport. So hoping on this video to return to some of those spots. And here we are moving off from Wythenshawe Bus Station, going along towards Simon's Way, and then the tram turns up Shadowmoss Road. Very tight turn this, which the tram takes very slowly. But here we're going to cut to this film from earlier on in the summer, where I went up Shadowmoss Road in the car. Now the actual tram tracks are over to the left. You can't quite see them on this shot. And here we are towards the end of Shadowmoss Road at the traffic lights, where the tram tracks cut across. This is Shadowmoss Road back in 1986. I think we shot this on that Sunday afternoon. You can see that a lot of people decided to take a little bit of time out and visit Shadowmoss and park up and take a look at the aircraft coming in. That's my old friend Steve, who was a great plane spotter, and he was the main focus of my film Manchester International Airport 1986. Here's one of the aircraft coming down over Stockport through Heel Green, down towards the runway to land at Manchester Airport. Shot that with a VHS compact video camera. It's pretty much the same camera that Marty McFly uses in Back to the Future, if you've ever seen that film. There's a local chap with his binoculars watching for aircraft, and that field over there, I don't think it's a field any longer. It's where the airport car parks are. Now here you can actually see the junction a little bit better. It's a T-junction, and nowadays you cannot turn right and go to the airport. That right turn is totally gone. You can only turn left. It's only the tram that can make the right turn, go towards the airport. There's the old 104 GM bus going down Shadowmoss Road. And here is Shadowmoss Road how it looks today. You can see the right turn has vanished and you're forced to turn left and go along this road. Just while we're here, we might as well carry on along here, and it brings us up to a pub called the Tatton Arms, where my old friend Steve and I used to go and spot aircraft many years ago. It looks pretty much the way it used to look. And here it is in 1986. And I think that's a Russian aircraft, an Aeroflot plane flying into the airport, going down the usual way from Stockport over Hill Green into the airport. And this is the Tatton Arms today. Looks very similar to how it used to look. Anyway, back to the tram. This is the tram that has made the right turn at Shadowmoss Road going towards the airport, which you can no longer do. Over on the left there you can see the new link road, which goes from Manchester Airport towards Handforth and opens up Stockport and Cheshire for a more direct link to the airport. Now that over there is the old road, as far as I can remember, which in the past you could have turned right at Shadowmoss Road and that would have taken you to Manchester Airport. So here we are on the tram coming in to the Manchester Airport bus station.
I've got to admit, this isn't quite what I expected at Manchester Airport. I expected to get off and see something quite similar. For instance, the bus station, I know the one I am used to from the 1980s, I know that isn't there anymore, but kind of expected to see, you know, the surrounding area looking kind of similar. Over there is the walkway which takes you from the bus station, train station into, I'm guessing that is Terminal 2 over there, but I don't exactly know. Behind me over there is the Clayton Hotel. I've never been in there, but I have heard of it. Anyway, it's time for a bit of a nosy round. Let's see if we can find anything that I actually recognise.
So first, let's take a look at the bus station as how it was back in 1986. Again, this is filmed with my VHS compact camera. There's the 104 that we saw earlier on at the stand in the bus station, and there's the 400, the Trans-Lancs Express. Although in actual fact he didn't go anywhere near Lancs, he went to a lot of places in Lancs that used to be Lancs that are now Greater Manchester. Behind, of course, is the huge car park. This is the bus station as it is today. I'd like to say that I shot this myself, but I didn't. I had to pinch it from Google Maps because my camera ran out of memory. Oh dear. So here we are taking the elevator up from the bus station, and then is looking down in the tram and bus area.
Yeah, what I mistakenly thought was Terminal 2 is actually Terminal 1, so this is the way to Terminal 2. The walkways are not in use, which is a bit of a pity for an old guy like me. But it's all very different to the last time I came to the airport. One thing that's worth remembering is if you're coming to Terminal 2 and you're coming on the tram, just be prepared for a hell of a walk. I'm knackered and I'm only halfway there. Finally made it to Terminal 2. I'll be flying from here to Lanzarote in a few weeks. I don't think I'll be coming by tram. Going down in the lift. Slightly easier than the walking. Yeah, this is the arrivals at Terminal 2. I can't honestly say I've ever seen it so quiet.
So here we are going back down the escalator down to the bus and tram station. I had a number of disasters on this the trip, one of which was my main camera, my Canon G7X, ran out of memory. Bloody hell, forgot to change the memory card. I have to make a note of that in future. My GoPro camera, I forgot to charge up. So I've got this little action camera. It's a Chinese copy of a GoPro camera. It's pretty reasonable, takes reasonable pictures. Anyway, here we are pulling out of the bus station on our way back towards Wythenshawe. And this is coming down what used to be the road, what used to be the old road. Over there on the right, that is the new link road to Handforth and Wilmslow and Stockport. And in a short while we're going to take a bend to the left and go down Shadowmoss Road. As usual, the tram slowed down to a very slow pace to take these tight corners. And here we are, just coming round, coming back onto Shadowmoss Road. It's amazing how this whole area has changed. What used to be fields there, farmers' fields, are now car parking for, jet parks for people who've flown away on the holidays. So this is the intersection you can see there where the tram crosses over Shadowmoss Road. That's the tram obviously going the other way. And in a short while I think we come into the little station on Shadowmoss Road. In fact, here it is now. This is towards the end of Shadowmoss Road where we meet Simon's Way. And again the tram slows right down to make these tight turns. It's amazing, you come to think of it, how they've actually found the space to cram in these tram tracks. And as you come round this bend onto the road here, you can see another, you can see the Simon's Way little tram stop. So here we are towards the end of the journey. That's the Civic Centre over there, and we're making this right turn, again another slow one, as we pull into Wythenshawe Bus Station. That's the multi-storey car park, and in the middle of the picture there, that is Asda. That Asda car park, flipping out, you can never ever get in that car park, it's always packed to the seams. So that's a little bit of a truncated film that, sadly it ran out of memory, ran out of power on some of my cameras. There is the tram off on its way into city centre Manchester. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this film. Little trip to Manchester Airport by me, Steve Higgins. And remember, you can find out more by going to stevehigginslive.com. Thanks for watching.